folks, Rob here, and I've been out here this morning. It thunderstormed here yesterday, pretty much all day off and on. It was thunderstorm after thunderstorm. But looks like we're going to have a pretty nice day today. So I come out here this morning, and I brought out the boomstick 1022, and I finally ended up putting the extended mag release on it there. I've had this for a while, I just hadn't put it on this rifle yet. It literally takes it takes longer to take it out of the action than it does to put it in. You just knock one pin out and there you go. And I installed the Ezshoot carbon fiber red bipod on there, guys, and that thing looks awesome. And we still have our bush nail on it. I'm thinking about changing this out to one of my better scopes. But we're not going to do it today. We may take us out here in a little bit. Gets a little bit up in the day, a little more. People get to stirring around a little bit. Don't want to wake nobody up this early, but yeah. And I dare not show any gunsmithing or anything. I just done this off camera because our good buddy Tim Miller over at Treetop Outdoors texted me this morning, and apparently YouTube has seen fit to pull down his channels. He says he can't even watch YouTube videos, that his account has been suspended. Apparently they've just done away. Now I did go on there and you can still pull up his Treetop 2, and somebody else said the barbecue channel was still up, but he can't access it, so he can't even watch videos. So I don't know what's going on there. You know, apparently we've all got targets on our back, and it's just a matter of time until they, you know, keep censoring us, and until none of us have the ability to pass on any of our love for the Second Amendment, for firearm. The very thing that keeps us free, as free citizens of this United States, is the one thing they want to pull down and say is bad. You know, diplomacy didn't win the war. Didn't liberate us from England. Diplomacy didn't do it. You know, the army didn't do it. It was guys like me and you who come together to form that army and to defeat the British so that we might have our country as it was. As it is today, it is no longer the United States it used to be. We are living in a totally different United States than the one I grew up in. You no longer have freedom of speech. They really don't want you to think for yourself. They would prefer that you listen to what they tell you and believe what they tell you. The media has become a propaganda wing of the government, of the Democratic Party and the government. I can't blame it all on Democrats, because I'm sure Republicans in office have used it to their advantage too. So I'm not blaming one particular person, because but you know who's let it happen? Us. We the people who get up and go to work every day and have more important things to think about than government, have turned over that aspect of our life for somebody else to control. So it's our fault. It lies on us ultimately. First, for listening to the propaganda when we know in our hearts what's right and wrong. You know, when they sit and tell me this is right because of this reason, and I'm in my mind I'm thinking, no, this is not right, and you know, and they're trying to tell me, you know, you're a racist because you're white. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm not racist. Never have been, never will be. I believe all people were created equally under the eyes of God, and we all answer to the same God, regardless of our color, our nationality. We will face our Maker for what we are, not for who we are, not for the color of our skin, not for our political beliefs, not for anything but other than the impact we make on this earth with the actions we do. And that's one of the reasons why we have been allowed to be taken advantage of. We do not voice our opinions loud enough, strong enough. We are peaceful people. We're peaceful. We don't want conflict. We don't want wars. We don't want this. We want to go to work and make a living for our families and have a life that we can look back on and say we accomplished something. As Americans, that's what we want. And whether you're gay or black or Asian or, Australian, Aboriginal, whatever, I guarantee you deep down in our hearts, we all want the same thing, to provide for our families, to have a good life, and to feel like in the end we've accomplished something. And that's what it is to be human. It's not a color. It's not a race. It's not a... And we are being told that our way of life is attached to the color of our skin or our race. Our beliefs are attached to that. And that's simply not right. So anyway, guys, what turned out to be a look at the finished gun here turned into a rant. And I apologize for that because I very seldom rant. And but because I try to stay out of all that, I try to live a peaceful life, a life of for my family and for my country and for God. But I got that wrong. It's God, family, and then country. So that's the order in which we ought to live. God comes first, your family second, and your country third. And we're all people, all of us. Some of us are more educated, some of us have more money, some of us have nothing, some of us are black, some of us are white, some of us are Chinese, some of us are, Vietnamese, Russian, we're all people. And with that, I'm going to say, until the next video, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.